starting up with motion stills, which is basically a GIF camera with some fancy software tricks. In the default mode, you can capture a 3-second looping clip. The app has powerful stabilization capabilities, so the final result looks almost like you had your phone on a tripod. There is also a fast forward mode reminiscent to Microsoft's hyperlapse. You again get super stabilization here, and you can shoot video up to a minute in length. Of course, Android does not have a live photo feature, so motion still is just a 3-second video which can also be shared as a GIF. Perhaps it should have just called it motion. Also, recently the motion stills app is getting updated where users will now be able to add AR stickers into the video. You just need to touch the viewfinder to place virtual 3D objects on static or moving horizontal surfaces, allowing them to interact with a dynamic real-world environment. Google's messaging app strategy is a huge mess, but one surprisingly useful feature that has extended from inbox to Gmail to Allo and Android messages is a smart reply, which offers 3 responses based on contacts for you to quick reply. And now Google has a dedicated app for smart replies called Reply, which works with Android messages, Facebook Messenger, Skype, Twitter, WhatsApp, etc. The setup process for the app is long but straightforward. You can choose to link it to your Google account, presumably to increase the intelligence and personalization behind the automated responses it provides. Once it's all set up, you will notice bubbles containing potential automated response option in your messaging notifications. I tested it with Twitter, Android messages and WhatsApp, but from what I can tell, it should work with most major messaging apps that supports replying via notification. Inhe is a free Android app that has several different features, one of them being the Wi-Fi extender feature. This feature allows you to extend the reach of your current Wi-Fi signal. The Inhe app is capable of creating so-called mesh Wi-Fi network on your smartphone. This means that any Android smartphone that has the Inhe app running on it will get linked together, creating a network. This results in a larger reach for your Wi-Fi connection. On the top of that, there is a VPN feature built into the Inhe app, which means that the network is pretty secure as well. Inhe has other advantage which depends on the number of devices that have the app installed on it. By connected with P2P network of the app and opening up your own network, you will gain the opportunity to connect to other people's Wi-Fi network. This can be pretty handy for when you are at a location that does not have an open Wi-Fi network. In fact, is a very simple and cute app which gives you limitless abundance of random or specific facts at your fingertip. They can be in the form of infographic, video or articles. When you open the app, after the usual initial page, it will welcome you with a beautiful quote from some renowned personalities. Each time you open the app or change the category of facts you are reading, you will receive one new quote. There are various categories or topics from which you can choose anything of your liking. It can be animal, beverages, books, countries, love and relation, or film. Each of the categories are enriched with lots of resources. Next up we have Popcorn Flix. Sounds similar to Netflix, right? But Popcorn Flix is totally a different product. I have come across many instances when people are misinterpreting Netflix with Popcorn Flix. This movie app lets you stream movies from different genres for free of cost. They claim to add a new movie on daily basis with no subscription fee charged. You can watch as much movies as you want without any kind of restriction on the Android app. Movies of almost every genre is available in this app. Walli takes a similar approach to backdrops. The wallpapers in Walli are made exclusively for phones. A community of artists creates the wallpaper so you don't have to shift through piles of garbage. The app is well designed and allows you to like art so you can find it easily later. Walli makes it easy to browse the collection of images through 4 tabs showcasing categories recent, popular and featured. In the category type, you will get the option to choose from different categories such as anime, Black Mirror, Pokemon, abstract and many more. Walli does something I think is amazing. Instead of users just uploading their work and getting credit, they instead get to share in a percentage of the revenue they earn from the ads shown after downloading wallpapers. Walli is hands down one of the best wallpaper app in the market. I really believe they will grow and catch fire and will be vastly rewarded with the model they are using. You only need to watch the streets for a minute or two to realize that most of us are glued to our phone's screen. Fortunately, an app called Thrive aims to help us disconnect from our mobile devices. And I'm not kidding. Thrive blocks all apps, notifications, calls and text for a period of time you specify. Calls and texts from people on your VIP list will always come through to you. You can also configure an auto reply message which lets others know you are taking time away from your phone and when you will be available again. It is an attempt to encourage users to take a digital break for their health, to switch off from the digital and social intrusions of our life. Users can step away from stresses and exhaustion and become more productive and effective. Notion is a new note-taking app. It puts notes into your notifications. It is not something you would use for long-term note-taking like Google Keep or Evernote. Instead, it's really good for remembering to do a certain thing in a relatively short span of time. Reminding yourself to take out the garbage after dinner and things like that. It's fairly basic. There aren't a ton of features to play with. Additionally, it runs a little slow on some devices, otherwise it's free to download and use. Online design platform Canva, which makes it easy for anyone to create professional graphic quickly, is expanding its reach to mobile platforms. The mobile app offers over 1 million layouts, stock photos and illustrations, which can be edited with font, photo, filter, graphics, sticker, shapes and more. Included are hundreds of layouts for things like greeting cards, invitations, social media posts, sales event, business presentation, Facebook covers and more. Finished items can be published to Facebook, Instagram or Google+, or saved for emailing or texting. While there are a number of apps today for doing basic image edits on smartphones, Canva has a couple of standout features that put it more in a pro space. The last app on the list is Lo-fi, which is an app that claims to fulfill all your lo-fi music needs. Low-fidelity music sounds a little more organic than the usual songs because this genre embraces the mistakes that occurs while recording. The result is a bunch of songs that have perfect background score to help you focus on the task at hand. Open up Lo-fi and select one of around 50 songs or simply select a mood. The app runs offline too, but the selection is fairly limited. So which of the above app you like the most? Do you know of any other app that can help you level up your Android experience? Share your thoughts with us in the comments down below. And for more future videos like this, do consider subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any future videos.